everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's vlog, I have a very special guest from Saudi, Philippine life with Mia. So how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You're just here in the Philippines for vacation, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
now you're living in Saudi. So how's Saudi?
I am loving Saudi, I think, more than the Philippines, because there are a lot of pros and of living there than here. But, well, as a Filipina, I'd still miss the Philippines. The Filipino people, the smile, and the social life that we have here, it's quite different than in Saudi. But still,
How different is it? What do you like about Saudi?
the reason why I love Saudi more is because you feel safe there. Unlike here in the Philippines, I mean, I love the Filipino people, not to be bad about it. But the thing is, if you are here in the Philippines, you have to be very careful. Every time you walk in the night, you feel like you have to be careful. You have to look around and see if there's anybody following you, or if there's a dog coming out, then what if that dog has a rabies? But in Saudi, even at night, you can walk alone because no one's going to steal you or anything like that.
Wow, so when you think about Saudi, it's a Muslim country, right? So we've heard a lot of bad things that is happening in Saudi, especially for the Filipinos.
Oh, it's like
For the OFW. But in your own perception, it's really different. It's safe.
Yeah.
What is the consequences about Saudi?
Well, I've heard about this, but I don't know if it's real or not. But if you do something bad there, or maybe steal a kid or something like that, or you kill somebody, your head will be chopped off. I don't know if that's real or not.
I think I've heard
There's
some
consequences.
yes,
really.
like if you steal something,
Yeah, you're gonna
cut your fingers.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea actually. To stop violence. What do you miss about Philippines now that you live in Saudi?
The only thing that I miss is, of course, my family, my dog, and my friends. Also, the pork.
The pork, yeah, because it's a Muslim country, you cannot eat pork.
Yeah, but well, you can go to Bahrain and get some pork there. The thing is, Bahrain is quite far from where we live, so yeah. I miss the pork. And the first time when we came back from the Philippines, I was like, let's go get that pork.
Oh, wow. Let's eat every meal that has pork.
Yes.
So what kind of Filipino dish that you miss very much? Do you miss dried fish? Do you miss this dried amos?
I miss dried fish. I miss the ginahos with, those banana that we boiled in some oil, that we dip it with the ginahos or something like that. And I miss that, but, well, I make the Filipino dish inside our home in Saudi, like the adobo, the curry or whatever.
So living in Saudi, what is your the things that you do there? Because I know you are a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah.
So what do you do to keep yourself entertained?
Read.
Oh yeah,
I can read for hours. Yeah.
that's good.
And also, well, as you know, Paul, my husband, started up his channel, and I help him with it if I'm not really doing anything.
So you're the one managing his YouTube channel. Well, this actually the topic that we're going to talk about is about getting married to a foreigner and the expectation of your Filipino family or and friends. So I wanted to ask you because, as you all know, just get married.
Congrats.
Thank you. You're there. You were there in my wedding.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you personally, as a Filipino who's also married to a foreigner, what are the expectations of your family that you have encountered after getting married, especially to a foreigner?
Well, even before that, us Filipinos, if we see a Filipina with a foreigner, we think that that foreigner should help the Filipinas family, right? That's our expectation ingrained to us.
Yes.
But in my family, I always told my family that I married my husband. I am with my husband not because of his money, but because I love him. Of course, security is there. Like,
Yes.
us girls, we have to be secured. There's no doubt.
Yes.
And I told them from the very beginning that this is my relationship and I don't want you all to be asking money from me or my husband because you need this or you need that. You know, we have this thing called borrow.
Yes.
Borrow some money, but it takes a very long time to get it back.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Sometimes they don't even
give it back.
give it back.
You don't get that money back from your family, especially if your sister or brother will borrow something from you. It will take a long time to get it back.
Yes.
So I told them from the very beginning, don't expect anything.
Yeah.
I will help you all. I'll help my younger. I mean, for now, my husband is the one helping my 3 younger sister and brothers. So they know that and they understand that, you know, I don't have money. I have money, but I don't have money, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. You have money for your needs for yourself, but you don't have money to like
Help
just
everyone.
give it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I have extra money in me, I give out to them, you know, small things like I can pay these bills, but at the same time, I won't be the one to like pay it every month or
Yeah.
so they know that. My family knows that. So I don't know if they really have. I think they have an expectations that my husband should support them, but we put the boundaries to it
Yes.
so that they won't take advantage of our marriage. No.
Boundary is very important because if you don't have boundaries, people will just take advantage of you because they know that if you're, especially if you are a very kind person, they will just expect that you cannot say no because they will play the guilt trip, right? You are eating very well and we're not. I mean, they don't say it directly, but they will make you feel like that. And as a kind person, you will like feel like
Guilty, like, why am I eating this nice, good food and they're not?
yes,
Of course. So Filipinas, we're very like kind to our family. We're family oriented, and when if we see our family members not eating good, we feel sad about it. And you know, but the thing is,
you get help every while. In my case, I didn't tell my family that I am dating a foreigner. I actually just told them that I'm going to get married, and they don't really know what nationality. I just invited them on the wedding.
oh
Yes, because I know my family. They will expect me to be, handing out money.
yeah,
I'm the type of person that is like wants to help,
yeah.
but I don't want to be like asked. I want to be the one that's willing to help. I don't want to be like, oh, you're doing so well in life, so why don't you help us? I don't like. Once you do that to me, I will just cut you off and not help you at all. So my solution is not. I didn't tell my family that I am dating a foreigner because they will just expect me to like hand out money and help.
And here in the Philippines, also, if you are in a close community, the neighbor, if the neighbor knows that you are dating a foreigner and they would ask money out from you, that's like, and if you don't give anything and you say, I don't have any money, they will perceive you as a bad person.
Yes.
Like you're very kuripot, we call it.
Yeah, you're very unkind, you're greedy. I have experienced actually the next day after my wedding, my family asked me money right away. Oh, yes, like, could you help us with this because we don't have this? I was like, you didn't even give me the time to breathe. I just had my wedding yesterday. I'm still in my honeymoon. I didn't tell them that. I just thought to myself, I have learned a lot because I help a lot my family, and some people they are not very appreciative with the things that you give. So I need to learn to be, to set boundaries. So my way of setting boundaries is ignoring their messages, because in my mind they have survived before they know that I have a foreigner boyfriend. So I know they will survive without my help. So
The thing is, what if we don't have a foreigner boyfriend? What if you just have a Filipino boyfriend? Would they still ask?
Nope, they won't.
They won't,
Yes.
because that's the thing. You know, we Filipinos, we have that mindset that if you are dating a foreigner, that means that foreigner can help us.
Yes, it's like it's a ticket.
Yeah.
The other day also, I was stopped by our neighbor. I was driving to pick up my daughter, and he stopped me on the way. Like, he would spread his hands like this and stopped me, and he asked me, of course I stopped because I don't want to run on him. And he asked me, when am I going to America? Like, the expectation of the Filipinos once you get married to a foreigner is that you will go to America and live a good life.
Yeah, yeah.
That's their expectation. I told him that I don't really want to go to America because I don't want to live there, maybe visit, and my partner also don't want to live there anymore. And he was disappointed because why? Why would you do that? Why would you marry this guy if you're not going to America? Like, the Filipino mindset is once you get married to a foreigner, you marry the foreigner just because you want to go abroad, you want to have a better life.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Love involved.
there's a lot of expectations here in the Philippines. So if you're all, you know, your viewers are all expats, right? Maybe there are some Filipinos out there.
Yeah.
But if you do marry a Filipina, you just have to be ready with all the expectations that your Filipino wife will get from her family, her community, because in the Philippines, our mindset is quite different. And we actually experienced, before my husband and I got married, you know, we went to this cafe up in Valencia.
Yeah.
And this group of youth people, and of course my husband and I, we were holding hands, and I was filming him also. And then this group of, I would say they're in their 20s up, 25, 28, and they just called that straight out, like, oh, she has a sugar daddy.
Wow.
I was like, wow, why would you say that in front of me?
Yeah.
Saying I have a sugar daddy? You know, you don't know that relationship well. Why would you say that? You know. So I told my husband about it, and he was mad, and he wanted to confront them. But of course, we Filipinos were not very confrontational.
Yes.
We tend to just curb in and don't mind about it. Yeah.
They just assume that you are with this man, this foreigner, because of money.
Yeah.
And it's a bad thing. Really.
That's the assumptions that ingrained to us from the very beginning. And you know, if you're a Filipino and once you started dating a foreigner, it will be different. Yeah, because it's not about money. You know, you are with that person because you love that person. You are secured and you're feeling comfortable with that person. You are bonded with that person, and it's not about the money that you get from that person. I mean, I don't know if you get something from a person or your husband, but
I mean, financial stability is very important when it comes to dating. Why would you date someone that is poorer than you, right? You want someone that is that is something that could provide for you, but it's not all about money. Because even if you are with someone that has lots of money, that is rich, but he has very bad attitude, you cannot get along with each other, you're still gonna leave this man.
yeah, it was sooner or later.
Yes, because your life is still miserable even if he has lots of money.
Yeah.
Other thing that Filipino expectation once you get married to a foreigner is that they expect that the foreigner will pay every party, they will pay for the drinks, they will pay for the food, they will
Bills, basically.
that's their expectations when you get married to a foreigner.
It's like they think that the money grows on tree behind in our backyard, you know?
Yes.
Like they think that this money that is buried under the backyard, we could just get it anytime that they want to. Because also, like here in the Philippines, we do have this thing, live in the moment, right?
Yes.
Like YOLO.
Yes.
So
I call it a one-day millionaire.
yeah.
My mom is like that. She's a one-day millionaire. When she has money, she would like spend it lavishly without thinking about tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when you get paid like that day, And then that night you spend it all, you go out drinking, eating, and then the next couple of days you don't have any money because you spend it in one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's one of the mentality. It's sad because we didn't learn about handing our money to our parents because they also didn't learn anything about handling finances.
Yeah.
We are lucky this generation that we have internet, we have videos that so we have lots of sources to learn about managing our money, how to behave properly outside of our culture.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying that our culture is really that bad because we have lots of good characteristics. We are very polite, we are nice people, we are friendly people, but some of our culture is really bad though. Our thinking, we call it crab mentality. Yeah. So this generation is very lucky because we have lots of sources to learn more outside of our culture.
So for you all foreigners out there that are going to marry a Filipina, coming here to meet their soon-to-be wife, you have to be very careful.
Yes.
And to be also think about the expectations that you will encounter as soon as you marry that Filipina girl. Because sometimes, Filipinas, we tend to think that we could just get it our way.
Yeah.
And that foreigner will just give it to us immediately. So you have to be very careful about it, and you have to really set the boundaries with your soon-to-be Filipino wife and family, and tell them straight out that what you want to do, and if you want to help them, then help them out. Yes, you have to set the boundaries.
Yes, I know foreigners, they watch videos on YouTube telling about the Filipino culture and how Filipinos behave, but it's really different when you experience it, when you actually experience it, and then you experience that a Filipino family were so friendly and they're so open to you and they love you, but you didn't realize they were already cashing out money.
Yeah, they're planning something.
Yes, they're planning something.
Very cunning.
Not because of one YouTuber said that Filipino family are like this is the expectation. It doesn't mean that you need to be open. You need to embrace it. Even if these are what the YouTubers say that the culture, it doesn't mean that it's good.
Yeah. What you see on YouTube is quite different from what you will experience in real life. Yeah.
I hope you learned something in this video from Mia and Maya. And sometimes they call me Mia, but
they call me Maya too.
Yes, here is the real Mia and I'm the Maya. If you have been here in the Philippines or living here in the Philippines and you have experiences, maybe you could share your experiences in the comment section down below. I always read your comments. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and to Mia's channel, make sure to check out Mia's channel. She also make videos about Philippines, dating Filipinas, all about Philippines, living in the Philippines. So make sure to check out her channel. I will link her YouTube channel in my description down below. So if you are someone that is looking for a Filipina, I also have my recommended dating sites in my description down below. Make sure to check it out. But this is the end of this vlog and I'll see you guys again soon. Paalam!